Hello guys, welcome to my channel. In this video I am going to show you demo about creating a custom button control with a progress bar. So here, like on the click of button, it's just going to display activity indicator till the task you are executing here on the click of button. So let me add here one folder in this project, button control with progress bar. So here I am just going to add new folder called custom controls, and in that I am just going to add .NET MAUI content view called button control. Here I am just going to add, now instead of content view I am just going to use frame, and also in button control code behind I am just going to inherit button control from frame, and let me set background color of this frame going to be primary color, and here I am just going to use horizontal stack layout instead of vertical stack layout. Okay, so here I just simply design like activity indicator and here button text. Let me just set background color of activity color of activity indicator to white, and I will just set by default is running to true, and let's see this button control on let me add on main page. And here above button I am just going to add button control, and now let me run the app. So right now I didn't added any bindable property, so later on I'm just going to add text property and loading text, like on the click of button, like what the loading text we want to display, so that I'm just going to create. Okay, so it's looking like this. Now let me just set here in button control this label text color as a white, and this horizontal option to center. Okay, now here on main page, like you can now align this button control, like if I set here horizontal option to center, then let me rerun the app. So it's just going to align this button control to center like this button. Okay, so like this you can align. Now let me just set here corner radius also. Okay, and now I'm just going to create a bindable property for tag. So let me create here. So this return type will be type of string, and the declaring type will be type of okay. Now I'm just going to create a getter and setter method for this text property. Same way I'm just going to create another property for loading tags. And default tags I'm just going to add here as a like please wait, and you can change like any default value, whatever value you want. Now let me create another property called is in progress. So here I'm just going to create another bindable property that will be the type of bool. Here on property change I'm just going to create method for is in progress property change. Okay, so let me add here in button control this label name to LBL button tags, and this like if it is in progress, then I'm just going to set control dot LBL button tags dot tags equal to this control dot loading tags. So I'm just going to set tags from like whatever the tags exists in this loading text property that I am setting here. Otherwise, like once that is in progress become false, that time I will just again reset text to control text. Now let me bind this all property in button control UI. Okay, so here now button tags I will bind from code behind. So here I have created a bindable property for loading tags and tags. So here now this button tags going to become from binding source x reference to this page. So here I have added x color name to this. So this page from this page binding context I am just going to set text property, and same way here in IsRunning also I am just going to set this binding property reference to current page, and that part will be is in progress. Okay, now let me just set text here, and by default one button I will set is in progress to true, and other button I will set is in progress to false. Now let me run the app and let's see. Okay, so it's throwing here exception. Let me see. Okay, so here I did mistake. This is in progress property going to be boolean, and I just set return type to string. So because of that it's throwing exception. Now let me just rerun the app. Okay, so here this first button I set as a is in progress to true here in main page. So it's displaying activity indicator and that default loading tags, and for second button it's only displaying tags. And here let me just set minor configuration. So instead of is running I will set is visible property. So this space here, that activity indicator occupied, that will just removed, and I will set here is running to always true. So by that way yeah, that space removed. Now here another thing I am just going to set, I just disable this frame once this is in progress property become true. So by that way user cannot click on button multiple times, so it's just not going to invoke command on the click of button. So here I will just set frame dot trigger data trigger, and the target type will be frame. Here binding will be this, and part will be is in progress. So if is in progress is true, then I just set is unable to false. So like user cannot click on this frame. And same way another trigger I am just going to set again, like if property become false, then just re-enable this frame. Okay, now another property I am just going to create, that command property. So user can bind command here from this for this button control, like command. And another property I will create is called tapped, like if user click on tapped or user click on command, like user bind command. So let me create that. So here in button control, I am just going to create now one event that going to be called tapped, and here on button control on the tapped, I am just going to now invoke this event. Now another property I am just going to create a bindable property for command. So let me just add here. This property will be the type of I command, and that return type also I command. Okay, so now this command I am just going to bind here. So now I can access here tapped event as well as command on this page. So let me just first I'm just going to use first this tapped event. So I'm just going to set now button 1 dot is in progress to true, and I just wait till like 500 millisecond, and after that I will again reset to button is in progress to false. And now let me just remove default is in progress property true. Now let me run the app. So here on the click of this button 1, it's just going to set is in progress property to true, and when it is true, that time that button is enabled property become false. So user cannot tap on this button again until that is in progress property become false. So here on the click of this button, so if you see it's displaying progress bar until that is in progress property become false. Here you can set now loading tags also to like some whatever the tags you want that you can set. Let me just rerun app so you can see this reflection. Okay, so you can set whatever the tags you want. Same way here you can now bind command also. So for that, like, you can create a view model for this main page, and in that you can create a submit button command, and in here you can just need to bind like this, binding and submit button command whatever, and in that view model you just need to set is in progress property like this way. Okay, so that's all for today. I hope you like this video, and thank you so much for watching.